guys, welcome back. Today is another delicious recipe, another traditional Igbo delicious recipe. I am going to be making akara. If you grew up in Nigeria, you know akara is a staple breakfast in your house, and it is super tasty and super delicious. So today I am going to be using the brown beans, but you can also use the white black eye beans as well for this recipe. But I love using brown beans for all my beans recipe. I don't know why, but I just love it. Anyway guys, I am going to add a water in this beans, okay? Now I am going to just allow that to sit for 30 minutes, okay? So guys, our beans has been sitting for 30 minutes. Now I am going to transfer it inside my food processor, and I'm going to use it to peel out the back of the bean. Usually if I don't have a food processor, I would have soaked these beans for like 3 to 4 hours or whatever, until it is literally the back is coming off, so that it will be easier for me to take out the back without too much hassle. But because of the food processor, is gonna do most of the work for me today. So yes, I am going to transfer it inside there now. So now I'm going to put my food processor on, and I'm going to let it peel out the back. Now can you see how this food processor peel out the back of these beans without any hassle? Wow. The only thing I am going to do now is to clean my beans, okay? I am going to rinse it a couple of times and take out the back out of the beans, okay? So guys, we are done cleaning these beans. Like, can you see these beans? It did not take, honestly, it did not take 5 minutes to clean these beans, whereby if I'm washing it with hands, it will take forever to clean it. So I am really happy and impressed with the Ninja blender. Anyway guys, we are done with that process. We are now going to start blending our beans. So I'm going to add my beans inside the blender. I'm going to add a little bit of water, because you don't want to add too much water. You want your beans to be thick and very creamy, okay? So we are going to start blending our beans. If I blend it, if it's too thick, I'll be adding a tiny bit of water. After blending my beans, it is time to use the part of the mixing dough to mix my beans very well, because I want it to be fluffy. You can use your hand mixer or whatever thing you have for, you know, mixing your flour for this part. So I'm going to be using that. So I'm going to add my blended beans inside there. Guys, just look at, like, this is so smooth and so fluffy. Like, oh my days, this is exactly how you want your beans for akara to be very smooth. Okay, so at this point I am going to use the part, there's a side at the blender that said mix. That is the part that I'm going to use to mix up this beans. Okay, so I'm going to press that on. So guys, we are done with our beans. I am going to add it inside the bowl. So guys, after that I am going to cut my onions and I'm going to cut my scotch bonnet. All you need for this akara recipe is onions, scotch bonnet and salt. Guys, do not add any other ingredients to your akara. Growing up in the olden days or whatever, this is how my mom made the akara and this is how my grandma made the akara. I've never seen where they add Maggi, seasoning, every gogoti, everything to akara. You only add your onions, scotch bonnet and salt. Okay, I am going to cut my scotch bonnet and onions. So guys, we're going to add our scotch bonnet and our onions. And now guys, I'm going to add salt. Now I'm going to taste it and see if there's enough salt. I'm going to add salt. There's not enough salt. I'm going to taste again for salt. You want to be able to taste the salt. I'm going to add another pinch. Now there's a good amount of salt in it. So guys, in that pan I'm going to add my oil. I am using sunflower oil. You can use vegetable oil as well, but do not use any other oil that have their own kind of taste. Okay, I'm going to allow the oil to heat up. I'm going to check if the oil is hot. Yeah, the oil is hot because once you drop it, is on the surface of it, it's not dipping down and it's floating. Okay, it is floating, guys. I am going to reduce my light to number 5 because you don't want this oil to be in a high heat because your akara will burn and it will cook fast, and you don't also want it to be on medium because your akara will soak oil. I'm going to be using ice cream scoop for this. So guys, after allowing the back to fry for like 3 minutes, I am going to flip it over. I'm going to allow that side that I flipped now to fry for another 3 minutes. So guys, it is time to take out our akara. Okay, it has fried very well. Now I'm going to use a little spoon to make cute one for the kids. So guys, this is where today's recipe is going to end. Guys, this is a wonderful breakfast. This is a delicious, yummy breakfast. You can have this with, you know, Quaker oat, custard, pap, name it. It is a very, very delicious breakfast, and I remember having this a lot as a little girl. So guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you all on my next one. Bye.